أستاذ ما في صوت صح؟
Okay, and you are going to name the desserts.
هلا باين صوت.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now again, we are going to listen to the conversation between Nawal and Fadwa. Listen, just to share the audio. Listen, please.
Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
My pleasure. It was no hassle at all. I whipped it up in no time.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh, no thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled asparagus?
No, really, I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's a shame. I made 2 different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake, and the other is almond creme brulee.
Did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that. And maybe I'll have a bite of creme brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know.
Okay, now here we have another look again. Listen again, please.
Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
My pleasure. It was no hassle at all. I whipped it up in no time.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh, no thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled asparagus?
No, really, I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's a shame. I made 2 different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake, and the other is almond creme brulee.
Did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that. And maybe I'll have a bite of creme brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know.
Okay. Now, what are the 2 different desserts which, she talked about? What are the 2 different desserts? Did Fadwa, let us say, make? Who can answer? Here we have 2 different desserts. She talked about what? Chocolate raspberry cake and almond, creme brulee. These are the 2 desserts which she made. Now, what does Nawal mean when she said a phenomenal? Phenomenal, yes. What does it mean, a phenomenal?
أستاذ مش طبيعي يعني.
Yes, unusual, good.
أيوة.
Fantastic, very good. Wonderful. Phenomenal means unusual.
أيوة.
Now, we have another word, no hassle. It was no hassle at all. No hassle means without any problems, without any problems.
أيوة.
It was no hassle at all. Yes. Here we have another, the origin of this dessert is what? Almond, creme brulee. Can I give you some more of the chicken? What is Fadwa doing? What is Fadwa trying to do? What is she trying to do? She is trying to what? To give her friend what? More food. Now what about Fadwa? Or not Fadwa. Let us say Nawal. Did she accept or decline? She declined or refused the food because she was full or stuffed. Okay. Why does she say spread? What does it mean, spread? According to the real talk, spread means a lot of food. Fadwa has prepared a lot of food. So spread means a lot of food placed on the table. Must have taken all day to make, such a phenomenal, spread. Spread means, prepared a lot of food. Why does she say that? Because, it's clear that Fadwa has prepared a lot of food. Spread. Now, what about Fadwa? Why does she say that? I whipped it up in no time. It didn't take Fadwa, long to prepare the meal. Whipped it up in no time means quickly. Preparing it very quickly. Didn't take Fadwa long to prepare the meal. Why the cook means, very good in cook. Fadwa is a good cook. You are quite the cook. Why does, Nawal say that? Because, Fadwa is a good cook. Come to think of it, here if you want to change your mind, you can, as a joking. Nawal has just changed her mind because of the desserts. Come to think of it means, something has just occurred to me and made me change my mind. I have a sweet tooth. It means that Nawal loves the sweet foods. I have a sweet tooth. So this about, the real talk expressions. Okay, look at your books, real talk box. What does it mean, spread? Who can read the first? Spread. Abdurrahman Mahroug. Spread, what does it mean?
جاوب ولا؟
يلا read Abdurrahman.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. جاوب ولا؟
Yes. جاوب عبد الرحمن رعد.
تمام. An abundant meal laid out on the table.
Good. Spread means, an abundant, a lot of, food. Laid out means placed on the table. An abundant meal laid out on a table. This is what we mean by spread. The second, Abdurrahman Mahroug. Whipped it up.
يلا
What does it mean? Whipped
ثواني
it up.
سمعت غلط. أيوه made it quickly and easily.
Good. Made it quickly and easily. Good. Whipped it up means made it up quickly and easily. In no time. Who can read? Abdullah Amin. In no time, what does it mean?
Very quickly.
Very quickly. Good. Very quickly. A very good something means, quite there. You are quite, the cook. You are quite the cook means you are very good in cooking. You are a good cook. Next, who can read? Come to think of it. What does it mean? Abdurrahman Saadi. Abdurrahman Saadi. Ashraf, are you here?
Yes, Mr. I'm here.
Read, the words here. Come to think of it. What does it mean? Look at your screen. Look at your screen.
Yes, Mr. Which words?
Here.
An abundant.
No. Come to think of it.
On a table.
Come to think of it. And you're right.
Come to think of it.
Something has just occurred to me. Something has just occurred to me. Come to think of it means something has just occurred to me. Okay. Muhammad Taysir, read the last.
Teacher.
Have a sweet tooth. Here. Look at your screen. Oh, look at the last word in, the real talk. Have a sweet tooth means love desserts and candy. Here. Have a sweet tooth means that you love desserts and candy. So this about the real talk. Now, what a phenomenal meal can you make? Look here. Do you have a sweet tooth? It means do you like or do you, let us say, prefer the sugary food? What did you whip in no time? Okay. Now, let's read the conversation together. Who wants to read? Who wants to read? Muhammad Taysir.
read.
Abdurrahman Raed.
تمام. أنا نوال ولا فدوى؟
Yes, start. Muhammad Taysir, you will be the second.
يعني أنا نوال.
Yes, start.
تمام. Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
My pleasure. It was so hustle at all. I whipped it up in no time.
I whipped it up in no time. Good.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet.
Gourmet means, expensive. Gourmet means expensive food. Good, a gourmet meal. Huh?
I'm so glad you are enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh no, thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled Asparagus.
Asparagus. Kind of plant, no? Grilled asparagus. It is a kind of plant. No, really, I could
No,
disagree.
really, I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's a shame. I made two different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer
Layer.
cake, and the other is almond
Creme
cream.
Creme brulee. Creme brulee. Yes.
Did you say
say-
chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that, and maybe I'll have a bit of cream brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know.
Good, thank you. Who carried again? Abdullah Amin. Are you here? Sharif.
So,
Yes, Abdullah. Who wants to read with Abdullah? Are you here, Sharif? Sharif. Ahmed Safi. Read with Abdullah, please. Ahmed. Uday. Abdurrahman Mahroug.
Yes, teacher.
Read with Abdullah Amin. Start, Abdullah.
thank you so much for this wonderful meal.
Abdullah.
So,
Raise your voice, please.
كويس.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
Good.
My pleasure. It was no hassle at all. I whipped it up and on time.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal.
I am so glad you are enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh no, thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled asparagus?
No, really, I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's shame. I made two different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake, and the other is almond cream brulee.
Creme brulee. Creme brulee, yes.
Did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that, and maybe I'll have a bite of creme brulee as well. I have sweet tooth, you know.
Good, thank you very much. Now,
أستاذ
yes.
بس قبل شوي كان عبد الرحمن الساعي يكلمني حكى لي إنه أحكي لك يعني إنه عنده شغلة مهمة فما حيقدر يشارك اليوم.
Okay, don't worry. Now move to the questions about the conversation. Look at the first question. Who can read the first question? Who can read?
Can I read it?
Read, Abdurrahman.
1. Does Nawal assume Fadu went to a lot of trouble to cook the meal? What does Nawal say? She said لا she didn't.
Yes. She, assumed that Fadwa went to a lot of trouble to cook the meal, but Nawal said that it must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal meal. Yes. Does Nawal assume Fadwa went to a lot of trouble? Yes. And she says that it must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal meal. Number 2, who can read? Usaid? Are you here, Usaid?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Read the second question, please. What foods?
What foods did Fadwa prepare?
What foods did Fadwa prepare? Look
I
at the
was-
answer. Chicken. Read the answer, please. Chicken, grilled asparagus, chocolate raspberry layer cake, and almond creme brulee. So these are the
Chicken,
foods.
grilled asparagus,
Yes.
chocolate raspberry layer cake, and almond creme brulee.
Good, thank you very much. Now, what about the third question? Who can read? Abdurrahman Musa.
Yes, teacher.
Please read the third question.
Mm.
What change of attitude?
لا بس الصفحة بس.
Page 58. Page
What change
58.
of attitude does Nawal have? What causes this change?
Good. You know, at the end of the conversation, you realize that Nawal changed her opinion about, eating more. Now, what causes? What are the reasons? First, read the answer. First, she says she cannot eat another bite. She is, absolutely stuffed. Then she decided, to eat when she heard about, the desserts, because she is what? She's, let us say, she has a sweet tooth, or she likes the sweet a lot. So these are the answers. Now here, if you look at your term, we have expressions that we use for offering, accepting, and declining food and drink. Please help yourself to eat or to have. What do you want? Would you like to try for example, the meat? Can I give you some more? Thanks. If you accept, you can thanks. I'd love a little, some more, etc. If you want to refuse or decline, no thank you, I couldn't eat another bite. These are, the ways that we can offer or accept or decline food and drink. Thank you, but I'm stuffed. Can I give you some more? Would you like to try for example, the cheese cake, for example? Please help yourself. Okay, now, would you please go to your workbook on page 39? Go to your workbook on page 39, please. Open your workbook on page 39.
Can I read number 1?
Yes, start. Yalla. Maya, are you hungry?
Maya, are you hungry? Liza, a little. Maya, I can make a snack. How about some nachos? Liza, oh, thank you, but I don't want to. You're busy with other things. I don't want to put you out.
Good. Put you out. I don't want to put you out. I don't want you to offer more efforts or to make you noise, etc. Yani, put you out. You are busy with other things. Who can continue?
أكملها تاني بس.
No. Who can continue? Yes. It's no trouble at all. I can.
هكملها. It's no trouble at all. I can wipe them up in no time.
Yes, good. I can
I
with them.
make them all the time and it's very fast.
Good. Thanks. I would love some, but to tell you the truth, I have a sweet tooth. How about something, sugary? Oh, no problem. What do you think? Come to think of it, I baked cookies this morning. I almost forgot. I also have some cake that I made yesterday and leftover by from 2 days ago. Please help yourself to any of it. Wow, this is a huge spread. There are so many choices. You are quite the cook. Means that you are a good cook, aren't you? I am impressed. Oh, thank you. I just hope you will save room for dinner. Well, I'll try, but I cannot make any promises. Now try to write, the answers quickly in your workbook. Write the answers, please.